Hey, what is up guys? Guitar here, welcome back to another Brown Dust video. Alright, so new updates. What's new? Alright, let's check out, it's right here. Okay, so they have added 3 new mercenaries, Kaoli, Barbara and Ceres. So we'll have a look at them individually. Obviously there are some mercenaries which receive renewal as well. That's kind of cool. Most of them are like world boss related mercenaries. So I can't wait to see each of them individually. Vermont, Sabrina, Farrel, Kahlan and Jacklin. Alright, costume as well. That will be interesting. How do I have a look at the costume? Alright, so this is the I'm at the second round. Oh, looks like I'm losing the second round. Is it? Wait, this is the first. A bit confused. First round winner is that. Second round winner is also that. I haven't collected any, so I will do my part later. Alright, yeah, I wanted to have a look at the events. So there's that one. But you can clear it again. No, you can't. Alright, so you can challenge chapter 41 to 50 all over again if you want to get the following rewards. A bunch of premium scrolls, so make sure to do that. I will do it later. And then we have the... Why do I keep exiting that? New costumes. Oh, this is new. Winter Ice event. So attack in arena, you get that. Win campaign and win rune temple times 5. 5-star random mercenary ticket if you use 36 ice pieces. Okay, so make sure to do this. So how do you do this? So make sure to win the rune temples every day times 5, attack in arena 10 times and win campaign 5 times. Alright, I always forget to play campaign sometimes. I just do arena and rune temples, so I have to remind myself constantly, do it for the 5-star random mercenary ticket. So it's random, you don't get to choose, it's not selection, it's random. So there's a chance that you might get what you want. There's a chance that, I don't know, legendary is not included obviously. Again, I exit it for whatever reason. Obviously we have 2 new costumes, Snowman, BDM and Silent Winter Serendia. Not too fond of costumes. Alright, so on to the mercenaries. Let's have a look at them individually. Just head on to book. Start off with warrior. Barbara. Oh, ooh, interesting. Alright, I'm not sure why they want to add like big boob characters. But okay, she's an Allen warrior Russ, that's why she dressed that way. Oh, inflicts great damage on enemies with reflections and counter attacks. I like the range, similar to Dwen. I like Dwen a lot, so I've been using him for a very long time, so cool. If an opponent don't have Cecilia, you get to hit like 3 opponents. So enemies attack minus 35%, attack reduction, very cool. So they are unable to receive healing skill type. That is cool, interesting. How does it work towards Sigmund? Because he regenerates, does it? Prevents Sigmund from healing every turn. Reflective counter strike. Okay. Additional damage based on the skill type applied to the enemy. Number of enemies reflective counter skill type times enemy's current HP times 50% additional damage. Oh, this is interesting. Opponents that relies heavily on counter attacks such as Jin. Who else have that? I think Glacier as well. So this, you have to watch out for Barbara because she will deal additional damage. And then defense boost. Alright, 2 turns. Let's have a look at plus 3. Oh, it's upgrading it. Plus 3 you get enemy's defense minus percentage as well. That is a lot of attack reduction and defense. Wow, that is a lot of stats reduction. Like this, unless you're immune to stats weakening, you're probably going to suffer from that. That is a lot. 65%. Your Yunrang, your Sigmund, your Foxy is just useless if you don't have like immunity. That is crazy. Plus 6 you get remove the barrier. Alright, at plus 9. Oh, 4 tile range upgrade. Alright, that is cool. That is pretty good actually. That is pretty good. Incoming damage plus 25%. Ah, interesting. Alright, 12 turns stats weakening, 4 turns healing prohibition. Only 4 turns though. And this one only 2 turns. So overall, pretty solid. If you're using her, I guess you want her to move first, so she benefits from the defense boost. So if opponent attacks her later on, she won't receive that much of a damage because of this. So ideally, if you use her, you want to place her in like the first 4 mercenaries to move, ideally. That's interesting. Alright, so I'm not sure how she will fare. She does seem pretty solid. The attack is a little bit low. Alright, let's compare to Dwen. Yeah, the attack is very low though. 465 attack and 4500 HP. If you compare to someone like Dwen. So Dwen has 800 attack but less HP. Okay. So Dwen does have 8% defense. She has 15% edgy. So edgy is useful occasionally, but you definitely would prefer defense if you are using a mercenary for PvP, because that's the stats that you can benefit more compared to edgy. I guess edgy does work well in world boss. She's more like a world boss hero. I don't think she will fare well. The attack is a little bit low. That's the downside. The good part is she can definitely benefit from getting the attack assault runes, which gives a flat attack as opposed to percentage. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, let's move on to the next mercenary. So we have Farrel. Alright, so Farrel is renewed. Let's have a look. Oh, they changed this. It was 400% attack or something, so now it's attack every turn times 5% burn damage. Similar to Kozak, but Kozak is 5 turns, Farrel is 10 turns. Makes sense. Oh, enemies max HP times 20% additional damage. That's still very useful. They did change this though, so now you get crit damage every single turn at +0. Before this you need to +3 to unlock this skill. So he's much more usable right now. Definitely much more usable. He's still only exclusively to world boss though, because of this particular skill. It's only useful when you fight world boss. Other than that, yeah, he's more of a world boss hero still. They didn't change him to be like super usable in PvP that much. I don't know, maybe this one is good in PvP, PvE or Evil Castle stage. 40% at +9. Alright, that's a pretty good change, I would say. Pretty good. Okay, so next one we have is Kahlan. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, deals great damage on world bosses. So after you attack, you get crit rate +20%. So attack times 100% burn damage, that is a lot. And 200% additional damage to world boss. Okay, so crit damage boost every turn after crit damage being boosted. That is cool. Stats enhancement. Alright, Kahlan is pretty good as well. That's a pretty good boost actually. Except for this skill, which only makes him usable in world boss. Alright, so that's all for the warriors. Let's have a look at the defender. Alright, so first up we have Kaoli. Okay, so protects allies with high HP. Titan Strike. Alright, so a couple of mercenaries have this skill. I think Cecilia has this, Mercedes have this, I think. Alright, so max HP times percentage of additional damage. I really like this skill. The tankier the opponent is, the more HP you deal to them. Is it? Or is it depends on your HP? I have no idea. Does it depend on your HP or does it depend on enemy's HP? I think it's opponent's HP. Alright, so and then we have the Regeneration. So after you attack, you will heal for 4% every turn. That's cool. Taunt for 4 turns. Alright, 4 turn taunt. I guess pretty good to combo with Ceres. Ceres one lasts longer. It's a rather short taunt though, 4 turns. So you would want her to move first, I guess. And then there's this reflective counter, attack reduction, enemies attack minus 50%. Oh, that is a lot. That is a lot. She's really strong. Alright, what happens when you upgrade her to +3? So max HP times 20% additional damage and 50% healing, instant healing if enemy dies. That's cool. 75% healing, 100% healing. Oh my god. She only gets the taunt at +6 though, so she's only really usable at +6, so that's quite a lot of investment needed. And then we have the regeneration, obviously, 6%, 8%, instant healing, 35%. Oh wow, 8% and instant healing. So every time she attacks, she heals. Granted, she doesn't get stunned or anything. That is pretty good. That is very good. Her skill is similar to Grossa, I think. Am I right? Her skill is similar to Grossa. Let's have a look at Grossa. Grossa. Alright, Grossa at +9. 18%. Okay, she heals more. Grossa heals 50%. She heals, I think, 75% when max. And this one, she's at 20%. Alright, Grossa has 8 turns taunt though. She only has 4. And she doesn't... Grossa only gets the instant healing at +10. +9, Grossa doesn't get anything. Alright, that is kind of cool. Reminds me of Grossa for a bit. Definitely really usable, but quite a lot of investment. You really need her at +6, at least to get the taunt, and +9 is where she actually shines. But I'm not sure if you want to invest in her, because if you can +9 her, you might as well go for Ceres or Glacier, I think. Those are better taunters than her. She's better than Diomaron and a few other taunters, but I don't know, Ceres is still like the queen in terms of taunting. Like, you can't beat Ceres. Like, +9. Ceres has the minus reduction as well, similar to this, at +9. So there's that. So yeah, but I guess it's useful to have one more taunt in your team if you really need. Alright, Vermont. What is this all about? Alright, this one deals quite a lot of damage. Defense times attack times 250% additional damage, which is crazy. Alright, permanent ref. Before battle, boost attack plus 100%. Oh my god, that is a lot. What was it before this? Crit rate plus 20%. That is insane. Immune to DOT. Alright, this guy is like very strong at +0 right now. You can just obtain him at +0. He's really strong. Yeah, you can just +3 him and he will get instant healing. Wow. Yeah, I think Vermont is like the new mercenary to go for. He's like the new... I can't think of any, but there's not many mercenaries that like is super usable at +0. I guess Cecilia is kind of, if you just want her like AoE absorption. But I don't know, this guy is like really usable right now at +0, but +3 you get the additional bonuses. Alright, lots of healing. 300% additional. Oh my god, that is a lot of damage. He's definitely more offensive than defensive. Oh, he does get more defensive when you have this. After being attacked, increase defense by 1 turn. Before, after being attacked. Alright. So what happens at +9? Let's have a look. 350%. Okay. So 150% attack, 50% crit rate, 45% defense. The defense is only for 1 turn though. And after getting attacked as opposed to before, so that one is not as good. So I don't think like you really need to upgrade him though. If you really want to use him, he's definitely very usable at 0 and awaken. Like, very good mercenaries to have. Very good mercenary to have. If you have him, just use him at +0 awaken. You should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, who else is renewed? Jacklin. Let's have a look at this guy. Alright, I really like this guy. Let's have a look. Heals max HP every turn times 2% healing. Heals HP when attacked by world boss. Alright, instant healing. Edgy plus 35% after normal attack. Wow. Max HP every turn times 4% healing after normal attack. Wow. Alright, so you want as high HP as possible to benefit from those healings. So I guess 2 vital runes is pretty good on him. Okay, he's very usable now. Edgy, wow, this is just that good. Edgy plus 35% and incoming damage minus 30%. You gotta use him first though. I've got an idea. You can easily combo him with John. Like, John, buff him and then he just attack later on the second turn. Like, that's so good. He gets all of this. Edgy 50%, incoming damage minus 30% for 10 turns. And there's like healing as well. Max H, oh, instant healing. That is so good. He's now usable in, extremely usable in a novice arena. I think we can expect to see him for a bit. Like, I'm not surprised if someone actually decides to use him. Definitely very viable right now. As good as Grossa in certain ways. Alright, who else is renewed? Alright, only 3 mercenaries here. Cool. Let's move on to Sabrina. Okay. Is she usable now? She was pretty bad before to be able to use in PvP. 30% reduces incoming damage. Hell yeah. That is so good. 6 turns though. 6 turns really? Alright, heals and when attacked by world boss, heal again. Support times 15% boost crit rate. But she only has 6 turns, so you gotta, like, if you are putting a setup in world boss, you have to place her somewhere in the middle. Number 7, number 8, around there. Edgy boost, alright, really like that. Alright, pretty good. What happens at +9? 40% reduces incoming damage. Okay, so you have to get her to +9 for the 8 turns bonus. At 6 turns, I don't know, it's quite hard to use 6 turns. It's quite hard to position if your buff only lasts for 6 turns. 8 turns at +9, that's where it's at. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know. Alright, next up we have Ceres. For those of you who don't know, this is one of the top mercenaries being used in the Korean servers right now. Definitely one of the top mercenary in, I'm not talking about novice arena, I'm talking about the arena. Like, she's the support that everyone is going for. So let's have a look at what she is all about. Alright, we have the boost crit rate. Alright, for 12 turns. Crit damage boost. Stats weakening. Very good. And stats weakening immunity. Very good as well. Okay. So this one is removal, this is immunity. Just give immunity, lol. Why do you need removal and immunity? Alright, what happens at +9? 18% crit rate, 12% boost attack. 36% boost crit damage, 6% attack. And stats weakening. So she's more of a crit rate and crit damage kind of mercenary. So how much attack in total? 12% plus 6% here, so it's a total of 18%, but at +10 you get the additional 6%. Alright, very good. 18% crit rate, 18% attack, 36% crit damage. So why is she more famous than Vincent? Vincent has 20% attack, incoming damage reduction. Alright, Vincent doesn't have... Wait, what? That's gotta be wrong. Alright, at +9. Vincent has 30% attack, 10% crit rate, Alright, there's no crit damage for Vincent though, so I get it. So she does provide more offensive capabilities compared to Vincent. Vincent seems like somewhat defensive with the reduces incoming damage and healing over offense. So that's kind of unique in a way. Kind of unique in a way. So I'm not sure if I will build her, but I guess I will. Not sure if I'll use her over Vincent though. I guess for certain heroes, that crit rate does make more sense. For example, Yunrang. If you have Yunrang, you will want her instead because crit rate, attack, and crit damage. There's no point for you to give Yunrang some healing or damage reduction kind of thing. Even for something like Angelica. Angelica definitely suffers and needs the additional crit rate the most. So if your Angelica is like at 80% crit rate, generally people will give Angelica 1 fatal and 1 rage rune. And this will help to boost that to almost close to 100% or at least 100% if you know how to build her. So yeah, I can see that being a benefit for certain offensive mercenaries. But one thing to note though, she does heal from the back if you look at her tile, as opposed to from the front. So Vincent heals from the front. You can see heals from right to left, but for Ceres, she heals from left to right. So it's quite hard to combo both of them together. Let's have a look at their stats then. At level... Alright, let's have a look at level 60 Awaken. 150% support, around there. 1.5k HP, 15% agi. So Vincent will have also around 150% support, slightly higher HP, less agi, 5% defense, 5% agi. So Vincent does have the tankiness compared to Ceres. Ceres doesn't have the defense. She does have 15% agi. So that's the drawback of it, I guess. Alright, pretty cool. Who else is added? I think that's it, right? That's it. Wow, a bunch of new mercenaries added. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for all the new addition to the game? Or the new renewal as well? Alright, so I'm gonna try and pull one of these. I'm guessing I'm gonna go for this one because Ceres is right there. So you get Barbara, Ceres, you can get Cecilia as well, which is very useful. Wait, that's the warrior. I actually prefer the defender, Kaoli, but she's quite hard to build. She needs to be +6 at least for the taunt. But with John, if you get John, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go for... Vermont is pretty good as well. Why is no one going for this? Vermont is very good right now. Like, at +0, he doesn't need any investment. He doesn't lack like utility like taunt or like AoE absorption like Cecilia does. He's just like straight up a defender type class that you put up front, I guess. But I guess Denarisa is better in that case. He does deal more damage though. Gotta give him props for that. Alright, let's go for this particular one. We will get a free one first. And then I will pull the times 10 and try out my luck. Alright, let's go. 10 premium hatch tickets. Let's see, what do we have? Ingrid! Oh, Melody. Alright, +9. I have a +9 Melody. Wigale, Idan, Kozak. Looks like nothing interesting here. Kozak again. Oh, a 5-star? No, it has to be a 4-star. Who will this be? Ouch. Alright. Nice one. Not gonna complain. Maron. And I think this is the last one. Velona. Oh, there's one more. Doesn't matter, it's a 3-star anyway. Alright, that's it for the video guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you do subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.